This video is brought to you by G2A.com for cheap games, MSP and PSN codes. And powered by Elgato Gaming. For the best gameplay capture out there, pick up an Elgato today. Links in the description. Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here. Welcome to another episode of the Portsmouth Road to Glory career mode in FIFA 16 today. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to begin October. And let me tell you guys, this is going to be a crazy month of football. It's definitely on paper one of the toughest months that we've ever had in this career. And I'm telling you right now, it's going to be mental. We've got 2 Champions League games immediately. A game against West Ham, nothing too crazy there. A game against Chelsea in the Premier League, obviously that's a big club. And a game against Man City. And one of those Champions League teams is Atletico Madrid. And we're going to be getting through all of those games straight away. It's huge. As a matter of fact, I'm actually going to be simming 2 of those games. They're both 2 very good games, and yet I have to get through 2 of them. The first one of which is going to be against Zenit St. Petersburg. They're the other team that hasn't been doing all too well in the group, or at least after the first game. They lost 2-0 to Atletico Madrid. We beat Legia Warsaw, or whatever their name is. We beat them pretty comfortably. It was okay. And now we've got to play Zenit St. Petersburg. And we're going to sim this game. They've rocked the 4-2-3-1 formation. I've got my best team out there. Can we get a result here? We do. It's a 3-2 victory. Wow, what a game that was. There was a red card in it as well, and Dembele got the final goal there. Who's going to get man of the match? It did go to Wissam Ben Yedder, who's just got the 1 goal, but it's enough to get him man of the match in an 8.4. And even though he's definitely not been as amazing as what he was at the start of last season, he's still leading at the moment with, I would assume something like he's in the 30s right about now, nearly double compared to anybody else. There's honestly just too much competition right now, but Ben Yedder, he keeps getting the goals, and being that striker, getting the goals, leading the front of the line, he should be the one that's getting the man of the match in those situations. But either way, we're now going to get into the monthly scouting updates. And from now on, by the way, guys, every single time I do one of these monthly scouting updates and I take a look at my youth players or my youth scouts to see who they found me, I'm not going to go through them all one by one because I feel like that takes too long. If there's anyone decent, I will let you know. And from the looks of things, we still haven't been able to find anyone super great here. So we're going to not pick up from anyone from Australia this time. And unfortunately, it's also the exact same here with Brazil. We have not been able to find an awful lot of amazing players. And finally, in England, unfortunately, it's pretty much the exact same case. No superstars, except for this one fella. His name is Mark Berry, 17 years of age, 5'7". His overall is, I'm assuming, going to be mid to high 50s, which will be okay. Potential's pretty good. Says he's a winger, although he's definitely not a winger, at least from what we can see there. He'd be a central player, like a centre attacking mid or a centre forward, but either way, he's the best player that really we've seen so far, so I'm going to pick him up. Again, a little bit underwhelming this time around, but it's okay. We're going to advance to the next game that we have to play against West Ham, and that's actually going to be another game that we're going to simulate. I hope you can understand, because when I have to play Chelsea, Atletico Madrid, and Manchester City, I think those clubs do get priority over West Ham. Something else that I'm going to use to my advantage in the argument is the fact that it's a home game, so I can sim the home game and not risk too much simming an away game. And of course, I played West Ham a couple of times, and they're not the best team to play. I mean, they're tricky. They've immediately scored, which is not great. We'll skip. We've been able to pull it back with a draw. Kasami got an injury. That's not good, coming off the bench, but we've pulled out a point from this game. And Kasami's injury, by the way, is going to see him out for like 2 months or so, 7 weeks. That's no bloody good at all. But anyway, we do get Juan Bernat, his first man of the match, I think, for the entire season, I think. Now, I'm pretty confident that is his first. He picked up the goal. He'll get a 7.1. He had a brilliant game before, I think, the first Champions League game that we played, but I think that's the same game Adam Armstrong got a hat-trick, so he missed out that time. But now, finally, he's got his man of the match. But now, guys, we get into the real superstar heavyweight games that we have to play today. We're going to start with a game against Chelsea. And it's an even bigger game by the fact that it's 1v2 in the Premier League, because Chelsea are on top. We're second at the moment, both on 18 points, but they've got the higher goal difference. So again, big match this one. We'll see how it goes. And then immediately following this game at Stamford Bridge against Chelsea, only a few days later we play Atletico. So I might rotate a little bit for this game. Just some minor rotations, nothing too huge, but you'll definitely see a few changes in there. Like I've got Emre Can and Masonda starting, Armstrong's up front, and I'm actually going to be starting my free agent left back that we signed at the start of the season, Idrissa Kamara, who was like 76 at left back in the free agents and only 20 years of age. So he was sensational. What an amazing pickup at the late stage in this career mode in the free agents. It's incredible. You've just got to keep your eye peeled in that free agents area. And every now and again, that superstar player will pop up. It's incredible. But so Kamara's going to be at left back. He's 77 overall, so he should be able to do the job quite capably. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's Chelsea versus Portsmouth, 1v2. Here we go. And I'm trying to take a look at their team, Chelsea. They're rocking that 4-2-3-1 formation. The bench Looks like they've got some decent players on the bench, but they've got a very good team out there right now. I think sometimes they take it easy on you. Maybe not this time around. That looks like a solid squad. And there is that man that we were talking about, Kamara. We picked him up from the free agents, and he's getting his first start in the Premier League. Let's see how he goes then. Come on, here we go. And a big slide tackle by Kamara, actually, on Griezmann there. And he might have started something. Maybe. One more, please. Masonda Jr., that was a very nice little skip. And he's hit the post, Adam Armstrong. Unbelievable, the poor bastard. Good balls now, Masonda Jr. through the... Oh, what a ball that is. Can he just get a little something on it there? He's fast, but he's not fast enough, Adam Armstrong. Florenzi just got that pass off. Right up the middle, please. Play him through. That's a nice ball. It's a lovely ball. Oh, Begovic has it covered. I knew going for that near post wasn't going to work. Oh! What a stoppage from Brooks. I honestly thought the keeper would have had it covered. Somehow got past him. Brooks on the goal line does he does something. He gets like a touch or whatever, but it was very awkward for a second. It was just right in front of the goal. Please, come on, let's just not... Yeah, thank you very much for the save, Ariola. Let's just not give it up after that incredible bloody goal line clearance. And maybe a chance now. The defense is actually stretched. They've actually pushed some players forward in an effort to maybe get a goal. Maybe we can get one ourselves. Schwab. That is a stunning ball, that. And there you go. Kenny Prince Schwab threading the needle and finding Adam Armstrong. So right on half-time, we've gotten our goal. Right as it looked like we were about to concede too. And now we go. This is it. This is surely it. Van Ginkel. Nah, he's just I didn't know if he was onside there. We've gone and got it to Dembele. Getting across. It's awkward. It's really awkward, guys. The pass was put behind him. Why the fuck can't you just put it in front of him? There's the tackle. Is it Schwab? Is it clean? Yes, it is. Come on. Time to go now. Surely they've set this up. Dembele, get wide. That's a good pass. Can we work with this? Dembele over the top, maybe. Oh, it's not going to... Oh, mistake! And an even worse mistake. What was that effort on goal by Masonda Jr.? They're coming. They're absolutely coming. Good tackle. Denayer gets back. Come on. Find the pass. And another. Come on. We've got to get away. We have to get the second. And with how weak they are at the back... This is the moment. Here we go. I can even sweat this. You know what? I think I won't. I'm not going to do it. And even then, I thought he'd take it with his left foot. He took it with his right foot. Adam Armstrong fucking nearly scared the death out of me. I thought that would have been saved. No, it's beaten him just. What are you fucking falling over for? You bloody uncoordinated asshole. They're going to get this chance, aren't they? They fucking do. Loftus-Cheek goes miles over the bar. He lofts it over the bloody crossbar, if you will. And it's not good enough. We keep our clean sheet. It's been a problem in previous episodes where we're leading, we're doing really well. We go the whole game without conceding a goal until right at the last minute when the game's already done. So no, we've been able to keep our clean sheet this time. There we go, rewarding the goalkeeper. And that man with a brace. Player ratings now, man of the match, 8.2 going to Adam Armstrong, and I'm not sure that you can be too surprised about that with the fact that he did get the brace. He scored the 2 goals today. I'm not sure how gigantic his impact was over the entire game. He was in the right place, right area to score the goals, which were obviously fantastic. And we got our second one on the break, which is very nice, had a lot of space to work with. And then, of course, the first one was a brilliant move set up by Kenny Prince Schwab, who I honestly thought had a lot more to do than Adam Armstrong today. Did pick up that assist, like I said, and I think he really broke the game open and had a much bigger game than he normally has for me. So I honestly think I'm going to give this to Kenny Prince Schwab. I really do think so. 7.8 for him. Adam Armstrong, if we maybe had somehow found a way to get him a hat-trick, then I think there would have been no question he would have gotten it. But I think Kenny Prince Schwab just did a little bit more over the entire game. As I said, did set up an Adam Armstrong goal as well. So I'm pretty happy with giving it to KPS. So good on you, mate. 7.8 to his total. So then, with that game done, we finally move on to the first, or should I say, the first Champions League game that we have to play against Atletico Madrid. Huge match, that one. It's only a 3-day break as well, which is not ideal, but we are going to be playing Atletico Madrid away as well. They are second at the moment. We've won both of our games. They've gotten a win and a draw. Hopefully we can keep them to a win and a draw as well. I really want to go 9 points clear after 3 games, or that would be sensational to have 9 points straight away when your first 3 league games and pretty much set yourself up for moving on to the knockout stages. And the team, by the way, guys, barely looks tired. So I'm pretty much just going to play my entire starting 11 in one of the biggest games that we have this entire season against Atletico Madrid in the group stage. Let's go. So how about this then? This ain't bad. It's Atletico Madrid versus Portsmouth. I think this is the first time that we've travelled to Spain. I don't know, apart from maybe international friendlies, but who really cares about that? Actual European football right here being played in Spain at the Stadio, or the Estadio Calderón, I believe that is. We'll get this Champions League game kicked off. A huge match right here. Bernat, why not go on a bit of a run? Space now here. Come on, look at this. Look at what we've got. Look at this. Can we work this? Surely. Van Ginkel taken out by Godin. And a shot by Ben Yedder. I thought for sure there was a lot of contact in there. We were going to get a free kick at some point. Send him away. Nice work here. I do not want to pass to Ben Yedder, but we can actually work from this. This is going to work out nicely. We could go the whole way here maybe. Dembele. Fake shot. Pass it across and bang. There you go. Oh my goodness me. I've actually worked with what I've been given there and we picked up the first. Well, less than 15 minutes to get your first goal in Spain or in the Champions League against Atletico Madrid. I'll take that. Only taking 15 minutes to score against a defense. And again, we could maybe be on for 2 here. You never know as Maddison tries a little move. Oh, that is some stellar defense. Maddison, it's still going to go in though. It takes a deflection. Maddison's got 2 goals in about 2 minutes. This is a defense of like Diego Godin and Matt Hummels. And look, the turn of the... This is ridiculous right now. What is happening? I need to see what happens. He shoots it. It's deflected off of Matt Hummels and it still goes in. The keeper goes to save it as per usual and it just strolls past him. Maddison was celebrating that goal like a couple of seconds before it even went into the net. Florenzi, can he run? I've got Bernat on the left. All this space. I'm moving the ball. I'm allowed to move the ball forward so easily. It's incredible. This is it. It could be it. Oh, he's hit the post. And Dembele's made a meal of the rebound. That could have been the hat-trick. We could have had like a 15-minute hat-trick. 8 shots in 30 minutes. I am tearing apart Atletico Madrid right now. Legendary difficulty. Only our 2nd season in the top flight. This is what we've been able to do. Maddison is on fire, and their extremely good defense, consisting of Diego Godin and Matt Hummels, their defense is fucking terrifying. That's not what I was hoping you'd do there, Dembele. Just run. Oh, splits the defense. Through the middle again. Left-hand side. This could be the one. It is the one. There's the hat-trick. It's a it's like a 15-minute hat-trick right there. He scored in the 15th, so even less than that. What a bloody day this man's having. Look, I just started running through the gap there with Dembele. Squared it across again. Bang. Just finished it nice and low into the bottom corner. Keeper won't stop that one. Great finish. James Maddison's on the end of everything today. It's his day. It is his freaking game. It's his bloody country. It's just Spain belongs to him right now. That's a very bad... Like, this game could not be going, I think, any worse for them. It's unbelievable. Ben Yedder, go. This could be 4. He could get in on the action, maybe. You never know. For a fucking guy that... Oh, well, he's not that fast. He's only got 80 pace. He was not able to get away from Matt Hummels there. Well, they're in here, though. This is dangerous. No, it isn't. Florenzi's got it covered. Oh, my God! Oh, my God! Alright then. I have no idea how to explain what the fuck happened here. I made a tackle. You know what I was trying to do? I was trying to pass that to Danae. I was going to pass that to him, keep it on the ground, but still nice and hard. Danae would run forward and he'd get it. Instead, it was a cross. I did not hit cross. I obviously was not trying to cross it into my own fucking box. I wanted to pass it to Danae, who would run onto it, take it, and then continue to keep it on the ground and pass it out. Instead, he's whipped in a sensational cross into their own fucking striker. I've never seen anything quite like that. That is very much FIFA 16 passing right there. You just... It's a fucking joke. It's ridiculous. And that's that. I thought we could have had maybe one more chance to pick up number 4. We won't get it though, but we'll have to settle for a 3-1 win then, won't we? We'll have to settle with a 3-1 win against Atletico Madrid. Against such a solid team like that, we've picked up a result like that. The goal that we conceded, fucking stupid, ridiculous. Obviously not what I'm trying to fucking do, crossing it into my own bloody box and bloody right perfectly to a fucking... It doesn't make sense, but James Maddison today on goddamn fire. You know that he's going to get the match ball, getting his hat-trick, and you know he's already got man of the match. All that's left to see is what exactly he's going to be getting added to his total, and it ends up being 9.1 for James Maddison. What a stunning game. Yes, he gets man of the match, both mine and FIFA's, although I've got to give it to John Brooks as well. Defensively today, amazing. Florenzi, I don't know what the fuck he was doing with that pass. I was trying to get it to Danae. I don't know what the fuck he was doing, but... Whatever, man, whatever. We'll give up that goal, but it's not too devastating. We've still got the 3 points. All right then, 2 games, 2 bloody big wins in this episode so far. That's fantastic that we've at least played anyway. We're top of the Premier League. We're top of our table, of course, or we're top of our group in the Champions League. And now we move on to the final game that we'll play today. Another huge one against Manchester City. And I'm not going to make too many gigantic changes, I'll be totally honest. The only change I'm going to make is I'm actually going to put Ulare starting in this game instead of Ben Yedder, instead of Armstrong. We started Armstrong. He was great. And of course, we've started Ben Yedder in the Champions League. It was meh, okay. And now I'm going to start Ulare. So pretty much my 3 best strikers I'm just giving 1 start to in this episode. Why the hell not? I'm also going to be changing Ricardo Pereira for Florenzi. Even though Florenzi, you think that I should be in complete love with him for how brilliant his stats are and how well-rounded and amazing his stats are, every now and again he's put in a performance and done something that shit me off. Like that fucking cross pass, whatever the hell it ended up being in that last game against Atletico. I just did not understand it. But anyway, Ricardo Pereira is going to start in his place just as a, oi, no, don't do that again sort of message from me. Even though, yeah, but whatever. We're going to play the game against Man City. Can we go 3 for 3 in this episode? That'd be huge. Come on. But let's see what Manchester City has brought to Fratton Park. Something tells me they're going to have even more superstar players. They've got David Alaba in there. But apart from that, look at that fucking team. I mean, look at the bench immediately. James Rodriguez on the bench. De Bruyne's on the bench. Aguero's on the bench. And look at who's starting this game. That's a team, that's like their fucking youth team. That's not their bloody actual starting 11. Are you serious? I don't think I even know half the players in there. Sabrino, you've got Ambrose as the front three, and there's just, it's a weird, I don't know, man. I know Man City do have a lot of very good youth players that grow to get to decent ratings, but something tells me that is not their best team. There's no way. Now that I've actually gotten a look at the team, I kind of think that this should be one of the easiest games of the year. I mean, if the ratings of the players are what I think they are anyway. I'm just walking into their defense right now. I'm trying to shoot. I get taken down in the box. I've got a player injured in the fucking box, but no penalty. There it is. There it is. Go, Madison. Run. Come on. Not a lot of pace behind that run. Come on. Seriously. That's the only thing that's stopping us from getting this goal right now. Or this, maybe. Or this. There it is. That was weird, wasn't it? It's so many fucking bounces. But it finds its way to Madison, and he does the job. Beats the keeper, puts it on target. We've gotten the first of the game. What is this? I tried to play a really tough ball into Ulare. He would have absolutely had to thread the gap perfectly there. He nearly did too. And that attempt at a save by Angus Gunn is fucking god. No, not even. Is it Gunn? Yeah, I think it is. They don't even have like Willie Caballero or Joe Hart. I'm assuming Caballero is probably retired, but they've got like Angus Gunn in there, who's probably like a high 60s rated, like, I don't understand this team. Like, what is this fucking team that Man City have put out there? From 35 yards out, I don't rate my chances, but I'll try it anyway with Marco Van Ginkel. Nah, no way. That's a weak one. I really should have put on Florenzi for that. And that will do at half-time. Okay, it's just 1-0 to be totally honest. And even the goal that we got was kind of fortunate. I was trying to play through the ball of dreams that did get picked off, and the bounce just fell very kindly to Madison. So we're in front. Maybe deserve to be. This team of absolute, like, kids and not starting 11, not strongest starting 11 Manchester City players is still doing okay. Maybe we can whip in this cross. Maybe. Denea. Oh, look who it's fallen to kindly here. Kenny Prince. Now Gunn's actually pulling out a couple of stops. Take him on, Bernat, if you can. Ball in there. That's a tight one shot. Ulare has fucking gotten a shot off there in the end, and Van Ginkel turns it over, no fucking surprise. And another save from bloody Angus Gunn. He's actually now starting to do something. Great tackle from Denea. Angus Gunn let in a real shocker in the first half anyway, and now he's making up for it with some incredible saves, but you can't do anything about that. It's Jason Denea, the Belgian centre-back that we picked up from Manchester City, scoring against his old club, and that is a stunning header right there. Might have even come in off the crossbar. This would be a good angle. No chance of stopping that. Oh, that's some ball. That is some ball by De Bruyne right there. To stay in front. That's a great pass. Ambrose, we've got... Oh, come on! Are you fucking serious? We did that we defended that really well considering the circumstances. Tried to get in the way to stop the cross. Found a brilliant pass into Ambrose. And fucking watch this. I'm right. It's one-on-one in that situation. I get right in front. Blocks it. He still gets right fucking past me anyway. Well, I did my job. I fucking made the block. What the fuck else can I do if it's going to go through my legs, sit perfectly for Ambrose, and then we lose a clean sheet like that? Fuck off. Up the middle maybe, go. Playing through, nice, that's it. Square it across again. That is pretty unselfish. And in the end, I fucked up because I'm trying to be unselfish. I tried to get it to Madison, but I expected him to maybe be a little bit quicker. I've got to be careful, you know. Manchester City are still very much in this game right now with still only a few minutes left to go, but they're really going hard to get the win. And it might be the end of them because of it. Ulare. That's a nice strike. Will it dip in? Oh, Ulare! There's the goal. Poor Gunn. What a poor bloke there. Made a nice save. Was going for that top corner. And look, I'm just waiting for him to get onside there. Play him through. Just strike that. Nice save. But look at that for unfortunate. That's the sort of bullshit that I'm okay with having happen. Especially when I make a block, like a sensational block with Ricardo that still goes right past me and they score from it anyway with Ambrose. No, I'm okay with that goal now. Seriously. Brooks, come on. Can we maybe even get 4? You know, I tell you what, we could. We absolutely could. We bloody should. We might. Will we? I'm not going to say anything because Roberto is slow as fuck. Holy shit, how didn't we get a fourth there? Sergio Roberto, not the fastest player in the team, and when his stamina's all the way down the bottom there, and you've got a freshly substituted Kevin De Bruyne chasing you down, then maybe I'll let you get away with it. But it's moments like that we should be fucking scoring a fourth, even if you're that tired. I don't care. But it's alright. We'll take a 3-1 victory. And yeah, man, it's ridiculous. It's insane. I still don't believe that team that Manchester City fielded, that starting 11, it just seems so weak for their team. Or if they were just like, if Pep Guardiola just went, nah, fuck it. I'm just going to throw the youngest team that we possibly have out there, plus David Alaba. And as for man of the match, we've got Maddison getting a 9.2. The man got a hat-trick in his previous game, yet he gets a 9.2 in this one. He just got the 1 goal compared to the 3 he got last time, and yes, while he was absolutely stunning and superb today, I think he also picked up an assist too, that would make sense, but a 9.2, very good rating. But here's the thing, I'm going to throw a bit of a curveball, one of the biggest curveballs of the season, that's for certain. It's not going to go to James Maddison. It's going to go to a defender who was so fucking good today, made so many stops, made so many tackles, was so brilliant for us, even got a goal himself from a corner. It's Jason Denayer, who is definitely the man that gets this man of the match. I mean, absolutely stunning. I do try to give my fair share of man of the matches to defenders if I really think they earn it, and if, you know, an attacker hasn't scored like 4 or 5 goals, in which case it's pretty much got to go to them. But this time around, I think having just given Maddison a man of the match as well, I'm perfectly fine with giving Denayer this one. 8.1 for a solid defensive outing and getting a goal himself. A stunning game from him. He is very much our Vincent Kompany. And that pretty much, guys, is where we're going to leave it in terms of games anyway. We're going to advance to the next game, which is in early October, and we'll leave it there. We've just got another batch of monthly scouting updates back as well, taking a look at who's in Australia. So far, no one really of the quality that I'm looking for at the moment. As for the Brazilian youth scouting report anyway, there's again pretty much no one amazing. We've got Jorge Murillo, whatever. He's got an okay overall and a decent potential. And then there's also this man who's got a very good potential, but the overall again around about mid-50s. I'm really hoping to get someone that's high 50s or even in 60s if possible. I mean, I'm really looking at trying to get players with very good overall straight away, and he's not really in that category. Now for the English report, we've actually got a pretty decent one here with James Hornby Forbes again. Okay overall, or at least not really super amazing right there, but still the potential again, like the previous guy that I showed you. But this man that I'm about to show you, Brad Furlong, he's got the overall, a max overall of 70. Whenever you see a player that has a max overall potential of 70, that is that's always going to be a pretty good indication that he's going to be decent. And the potential is great too. As a matter of fact, he's easily the best player that we've seen, so I'm definitely going to pick this man up. So there we are then, guys. I think we've made it to the end of this episode. It's the 3rd of November. We have a game away at St. James Park against Newcastle. That dreaded fixture that you all know that I absolutely just... I can't stand playing Newcastle. But the last time that we did play Newcastle, we actually did very well. We won 3-0 or something. So we had a much better game at home, that one was anyway. But now we go to St. James. That's going to be in the next episode, guys. But before I leave you with this one, I'll do one really quick recap of the J-Bucks medal tally. So here we go. Currently in 5th position for the J-Bucks medal is Areola on 9.5 points. In 4th position is Sergio Roberto on 15.5 points. In 3rd position is Kenny Prince Schwab on 24.5 points. In 2nd position is James Maddison on 25.3 points. And currently leading the race for the J-Bucks medal is Wissam Ben Yedder on 33.7 points. So that's not bad, is it? I mean, we're actually nearly halfway through or about to hit the halfway mark of the season, and there is no outright leader. There is absolutely no outright leader so far, which is great. An actual contest when it comes to the J-Bucks medal race. But still plenty more games and plenty more man of the matches and plenty more points to hand out. We will see how it all goes over the course of the season. But until next time, guys, my name's MasterBucks. Don't forget, 3,000 likes on this video. There'll be a brand new episode of the Portsmouth Career Mode ready to go. And until that one, guys, my name's MasterBucks. Have a good one. Bye-bye.